Hello, wonderful people, viewers and subscribers all over the world. This is me, Asuchino Peters. You're welcome on today's program. This is BVI Channel 1, where we tell you the truth the way it is. You're welcome on today's live broadcast, Matters Arising, coming to you directly from our studios. And this is an interactive section where you are going to be, calling in to make your submission known. Matters Arising is an open program where we discuss issues that affect us as a people, as Africans, as Nigerians, as Igbo. Whatever category you fall in, this is a platform for you. So make use of the lines when we open up the lines to call and make your submissions known. I would like to switch off on a very important switch over. Please pardon me for just 5 seconds and we will continue. Yeah, this is still BVI Channel 1, and like I said earlier, this is Matters Arising, where we talk about issues that affect us. I want to use the opportunity to also remind you that we are still soliciting for support, financial support to pay the school fees of that young boy we are mobilizing fund for. All right, it is one of our corporate social responsibility. It's one of our community service. It's a way to making our society better. Having said that, let us hit the ground running. We are talking about religion in Africa. Is religion in Africa a curse or a blessing? We are going to highlight on it very briefly, while we expect you to use the phone lines to give us your submission as to what is expected of you regarding the topic at hand. Everybody must not have the same opinion. That's why we are here for this interaction. Very quickly, I must say that the program we're talking about is quite a delicate one. The topic we are discussing today is quite a delicate program topic. And when it comes to religion, our people are very reserved. Our people are very, very reserved. Our people are not really into talking about religion. They see it as ungodly. They see it as fighting against God or pushing them against God. Now, let us highlight on this issue, the religion. How it affects Africa. Is it a blessing or a curse? Now, we must appreciate the fact that here we tell you the truth and we analyze it based on things we can, see. All right. Historically and contemporarily, you can agree with me that the two main religions as practiced in Africa today are Christianity and Islam, that is Muslim. These are the two major religions in Africa, held tenaciously in Africa. Whereas we still have the traditional, African traditional religion and Judaism and other religions that we are witnessing in Africa today. Now let me tell you, of all the big religious practices that we have in Africa today, none of them originated from Africa. That is a fact. You have to appreciate that fact. None of them originated from Africa. Islam, Christianity, even Judaism, none of them originated in Africa. And they have taken strong roots in Africa. Now, let us consider, since the adoption of these faiths by Africans, let us pitch it side by side with where this religion emanated from, how it has impacted in their society, and how it is impacting in African society. We can also appreciate the fact that in the Western world, where Christianity emanated, okay, as we have today, they are well developed. They have a sane society. At a point, religion and government, that's Christianity and government, was fused. So the government regulates religion, even to a large extent till today, even in England, in Rome, yes. So these places where this religion came from, Christianity from the Europe or from Western world, from Europe, then Islam from the Middle East. If you go to the Middle East is well developed. Go to Dubai, go to Saudi Arabia, go to all the Lebanon and the rest of them. Okay, you see that they are well developed to a very large extent. At least they have steady power supply. Even in the Middle East, where there is bombing, fighting, war, yet they are enjoying more of steady electricity. Hospitals are still even working in the midst of war, and you know, so many places. Now, if you go to Dubai, Dubai is a new paradise. Have you gone to Qatar? Have you gone to you know, so many places in the Middle East where Islam came from? Now compare it with Africa. Okay, bring it down to Nigeria, where you have a clear line drawn between the north and the south, Christianity and Muslim. In the north today, that is the poverty headquarters of the world, northern Nigeria. In Africa, Africa is the epitome of poverty, wretchedness, deprivation of all kinds. Okay, now we ask ourselves, what went wrong? From the places where this religion we are professing, we are, we have adopted, you know, we have embraced and jettisoned our own traditional faith. Okay, from where they come from, you see positive impact, growth, development, advancement, progress. But in Africa, it is a total different thing. It is a direct opposite. What went wrong? Now, some may say the religious practice had nothing to do with the undermining of the development of Africa. But I must tell you and remind you that the places you call Europe today was made what it is by the church. The same is applicable to the Middle East, where Islam came from. They made great impact. They made great sacrifices. They stood their ground to ensure that things are done the right way to a large extent, according to their faith. The same, both Western world and in the Middle East. But in Africa, it is totally a different thing. And Africans are more religious than where this religion came from. Yes, Africans are more religious than where some of these religion emanated from. Okay, now we are now looking into why Africa. Why is it that Africa had become the dumping ground of the world, had become a deprived continent of the world? Why is it that Africans are not respected anywhere around the world, despite embracing the religion of these places where they have gone for greener pasture? Now, that is one of the things that we believe, that if the church or even the Islam have adopted the original doctrine of their faith, perhaps Africa would have been good, except the Western world and the Middle East that brought in this religion introduced a false version of that religion they brought to this place. That is my own assumption. Okay, now when we open up the lines, we will get your own assumptions, we get your own submission. We'll also be reading comments from the comment section if we have them. All right, and this program is not meant to be too far, because we're not really supposed to be online today because of so many things that we okay. We're having calls already, but let us quickly take it. Hello? Hello?
Hey, is that Chinedu? Is that Chinedu?
That is Chinedu. Good evening.
Good evening, my brother.
Fine. We are live on air.
Yeah.
So,
wow, this phone is too loud.
Your name?
And,
where are you
calling? I'm calling. So, I'm like it.
John, where are you from?
I'm calling from United States.
Okay, go ahead, John, please.
So, after listening on there, so the man I'm watching your channel all the time. But I don't comment, I don't do anything, but I just follow up what is going on there. So hopefully what I clear 4 days ago, I love what you did. So I'm trying to get more information so that can move to a moment and take it between now and Saturday. Because I'm not all the same man who can look through it.
John, ihe ga-eme maka ya nwatakịrị amazide nwurugo ozi amara ka ga-esizide nwurugo ozi account number ebe esi akwụnyelụ the boy ụgwọ for this school fees. Ọ bụrụ na ị send the line message na this WhatsApp number, you send the line message, we'll be able to you know, send you the account details so that you can remit to that account.
Okay.
Yes.
Do you have a pen handy so that you can see the number and so that I can
yes.
Because you can get my number. You have a pen handy?
Yes. You have to send us message on this number on WhatsApp so that I'll be able to send you the account number or call you back.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
And when you are sending the message to us, indicate that you are John that called me. You indicate that this is John that called from United States, and I will be able to know because a lot of messages are coming in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
I will save this number so that I will WhatsApp direct so that you can get my number direct, okay?
It's all right. Thank you very much. God bless you.
All right. More grace to you. I love what you're doing. But I made it for long. I don't want to ever, you know, we see everything happening. It wasn't all that good for us. And then you had a good impression. But we just believe in God.
Yes.
Yeah, we are not moving forward. We are just going backward. You have to get me back on any go ahead attack here. But what can you do?
Yes.
If we can get people who have the kind of heart and who does what you do, and who are sincerely doing something. Okay, you know, but I tell you what the problem I went there. I just learned a lunch, man, so that they can move for now. So that you know that there are people outside the country who are following you and they know what you're doing. You're doing the right thing. In my head, I had a few people and me had them back. When you started me had them, they will eliminate you. Nobody wants you to get up.
It's all right. Thank you so much, John. God bless you for your encouragement. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much, brother.
All right. Bye-bye.
All right.
I think that is it. Thank you for that encouragement. Those of you who are calling, you can call the lines. And I think this program will be very short so that we'll be able to do other things. We'll be ending this program in 30 minutes. Yeah, that is the length we are going to, the duration of this program tonight. So in case you are calling, you can call back. And in case you are interested to see this young man to school, please, we will appreciate it. We appreciate you, your contribution to see that this young boy goes to school. That is part of our effort. Now, having said that, back to what we were saying before the call came. What we are talking about is how or religion in Africa, is it a cost or a blessing? And we are not just identifying the problems, okay, but we're also looking at ways we can use same to develop our society. Church happened to be one of the greatest. Let me begin with the church because that is, I know, from the known to the unknown. Now, churches, you must understand that, have the greatest forces, they have the greatest finances, they have the number, they have what it takes to fix their respective countries where they are operating from. If you look around the world, the richest religious leaders are found in Africa. That is the truth. The biggest churches and mosques are found in Africa. Yet, Africans are backward. Then what can they do differently to ensure that those whom they are leading spiritually are not deprived physically? And that is why I am making this video. This video is not meant to be entertaining. That's why I want to keep it short. This video is meant to, impact knowledge. Because from the little things we can do, we will be able to transform our lives for good. What can the religious leaders do? For instance, in Nigeria, the number of people who are Christians and who are Muslims in Nigeria, they amount to 99.9%. The other percent that is remaining is for traditional, and maybe other religion like Judaism and all that. Let's give Christianity and Muslim 98%. The other two will be given to other religion, including African traditional religion. Now let me tell you this. We have jettisoned our traditional belief, our norms and value. And if you look at Nigeria, for instance, political leaders in Nigeria are sworn in by either Quran or the Bible. I have suggested what would happen, for instance, in Igbo land, if Ofo azụtara na main market ga-abụ ịṅụọ iyi eweli adu ogi n'iyi ọrụ iwe mee ife ọzọ ịzaba ụgba. What I'm saying in essence is that in Igbo land, what will happen if the traditional Ofo is used to swear governors and the political leaders in Igbo land into office. I have thought about it. What do you think will happen? The original one, the one that if you go against it, it's either it kills you or it runs you mad. Do you think that we'll be having the kind of corrupt government that has, brought in misery, backwardness, impunity, corruption in the system? Do you think that will be the case? I don't think so. But if you think otherwise, you can call the number on the screen, because I have very little time to wrap up this program. All right? So what I'm saying in essence is that if the church, because me speaking, I profess Christianity, but my own kind of Christianity is the life you live. Okay? What we are seeing from religious doctrine of Christianity is quite different from what Christianity is all about. If Christianity is all about truth, justice, equity, fairness, love, do you think that the people that have plundered public wealth, diverted public wealth, incited violence that killed millions of people in Africa, do you think that if they are truly Christians, or if they are truly even Muslims, because I heard they say that Muslims are, whatever, the religion of peace and all the rest of them, we are seeing otherwise. Likewise, we are seeing in Christianity, all right, where people say one thing and do the other. Now, if the places where this religion came from are developed, why is it that in Africa we have the direct opposite? And that's why we ask the question, is religion in Africa a blessing or a curse? If it is a blessing to you, fine. But if it has brought curse, pain, misery, death to you, then it is time for us to have a rethink. I'm not saying that you should, abandon your Christian faith or your Muslim faith or whatever faith you have adopted. What I mean here is that we should live above our religious sentiment and focus on things that adds value, things that will necessitate development in our homeland. Because what we are living, we are not living like proper humans. We are not living, we are just surviving. Okay? We are just surviving. So we are asking our people to live a religious sentiment. And let us together make Africa work again. This program is basically for African people. We all need to unite to ensure that our communities, our society is better. It starts from good governance. It starts from your participation. It also starts with your perception to government. Leaving aside your religious sentiment. Because when it comes to religion, not too many people are interested. But that is the truth. And that is where Africa has been held down. It's unfortunate. In a society where government has failed completely, the church is now becoming a capitalist empire. They do almost everything. The schools, very expensive. The hospital, very expensive. You can't afford it. An ordinary person cannot afford it. Even their church members cannot afford it. Those that can afford it are the bourgeois, the elites, the same people who are in government, who have made the lives of the people miserable, who have destroyed the institutions of public assets. So that is where we found ourselves. That is why we all have to, okay? We all have to think about this. Somebody said, Greg Adebola said, it is a very big cost to Nigeria and Africa. Said, oh, religion is a very big cost. I can't agree with him less. Because when you place it side by side with what we are seeing from where this religion emanated from. Okay, look at the church leaders. In fact, the church is now becoming more worldly, and the world is now becoming more churchy. There is confusion in the land. Those who would have spoken up, who would have organized the people, galvanized the people together, they have what it takes to turn around the fortune of this country. They have what it takes. I mean, the church. I'm not even talking about the Muslim. I'm talking about the church alone. Have what it takes to turn around the fortune of this country. Likewise, the Muslims, if truly they imbibe in the values and doctrine of their faith. That is all I want to bring to you. I don't want to take time to, I don't want this program to take more than 30 minutes. I just want to make this clarification and dig our people out, because recently we have been seeing so many things happening, especially in Nigeria. Okay, look at the recent one that is trending. Ibiome, Pastor David Ibiome, calling someone's son a bastard. Something that when he hears other people do, he will caution them. He will rebuke them. You calling somebody's son a bastard, a half-caste, using derogatory word and even threatening to kill. These are people that are supposed to be leaders, spiritual leaders. We're not talking about the one of Padam Baka. That one is a gunner. We saw it. How he has sold out. Yes, he has the entitlement to his opinion, but he used that his opinion, which is very influential on the people, and use it to manipulate the people for the benefit of the political class, who are the very problem of the people he claimed is overseen as a religious leader. Now you see why we say Africa. We are suffering in Africa because of our religious sentiment. We are suffering deeply in Africa because of our religious sentiment. And until we live above it, until we live above our religious sentiment, we will not progress as a people, as Africans. We will not. If you are spiritual leader, whether Muslim, Islam, Judaism, and even traditional belief, if they are not doing the right thing, it is your duty to rebuke them. It is your duty to advise them. It is your duty to say no. Because if God has created us as humans and made us free moral agents, I wonder who will use some kind of doctrine, indoctrination, to brainwash you to the point that you have lost your choice to freely choose. You have lost your right to freely choose. That free moral agent God had made you have been sapped away from you. These are the things we needed to reverse. This is the difference between Africa and the Western world, and even in the Middle East. People there speak their mind. They voice out, because it's an inherent right of every human. Take that away from that person, you become a robot. You become garbage in, garbage out. And that is what some of these religious, they will see that things are going wrong, and they will ask the people to keep praying. Will God come down from heaven and fix these things? They wouldn't tell their followers in the mosques and in the churches that their problems are in the government houses, that their children that are not going to school there is because of bad government, that their children, their wives couldn't have good medical service or had proper antenatal and had led to loss of lives of either mothers and the children, is because of someone have diverted the public fund meant for the health sector. They won't tell you that. They would organize you to kick out corrupt government officials. They will not. Rather, they will connive with them. Rather, they will pay courtesy and pray for them. Is it not what the Bible says? Pray for your leaders. Which leaders? How did they emerge? Did they emerge from the people? Leaders that their hands are soiled with the blood of the innocent people? Is that the one you say God anointed? That is an aberration. And that is what we are here to correct. And I have spoken enough. And I believe this message should sink. Thank you so much for watching this far. If you're watching, whether you watch it live or you watch it afterwards after it has been uploaded, please keep sharing it. Because faith cometh from hearing. Thank you. I still remain Astucci Peters, the voice of the people, the voice of God, and the voice of our ancestors. Keep liking, keep sharing, keep interacting with us. Subscribe if you're new on this platform, because you're welcome to this wonderful family where we'll tell you the truth the way it is. I'm signing out and saying stay blessed, and above all, stay safe. Goodbye.